Hey, career professionals, Amanda Bryan here, your professional career coach and resume writer. And today is day 5 of 14, or video 5 of 14, on what to expect during COVID-19 and your job search. And so, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to get the right job search mindset. And so, you may be asking yourself, are companies still hiring right now? Will you lose your job soon? And so I will be addressing mindset in this video, which is very fitting with everything that's going on right now with COVID-19 going forwards. So I want you to first, I'm going to share with you four things, but I want you to first, number one is to keep in mind that there is always going to be a layoff season. Your company, specific company, might have layoffs at a certain time every year. Um, you may have layoffs around the holiday season um, within your company. So you want to check and see if your company is one that always has layoffs around that time as well. But you want to make sure that you're being proactive about your job search, and make sure that your resume is always up to date with your latest accomplishments, and you're able to get letters of recommendations whenever possible. Um, and so, with those letters of recommendations, you'll be able to speak further to your qualifications and why you are a great fit for the job. And so, keep in mind that there's always layoffs. I mean, no job is promised. You could go into a job tomorrow, and you might not have that position, by the time it's time for you to clock out for the day. So make sure that you're always keeping your resume up to date, and keep in mind that there's always a chance that you could be laid off from a job. Right now, there are millions of job seekers right now that were laid off. And so that's why I put this series together to help you beat that process, and to help you get employed with companies that don't have high turnover rates and that haven't laid off, and companies that are still hiring right now. I've had several clients over the past week get new high paying jobs. They emailed me about, they called me about, they were really excited about, because this is a very frustrating time for everyone. And if you are in a situation where you were laid off from a job, I want you to know that companies are still hiring. And if you want access to that free resource, to find out instantly which companies are still hiring right now, and also a list of companies that have hiring freezes, you can check out a free resource that I put together for you down in the comments below. And so, with that free resource, you would be able to learn whether or not your dream company, is on that list. And keep in mind that if your dream company is on that list, that you can still apply to that position, so that when they are ready to hire again, you will be at the top of the list, and your resume will be polished, and you will be able to sign a new high paying job offer. And so, the next thing I want you to keep in mind, that if you do sign a new high paying job offer, you may not start your position right away, because you have to go through training first. So things may be a little delayed. And so you be flexible with the recruiter, and in return, recruiters are being flexible as well. The more and more I do talk to them, they are being flexible with job seekers who are unable to um, do interviews over the computer, because you might not have a computer at home, and so you can do the interview over phone. Kids might be walking in a room, and there may be a lot of noise in the background or something like that. Recruiters are being very flexible right now, which is a really good thing for job seekers, especially if you are a bit nervous about interviewing, if you haven't interviewed in a long time. And so a lot of companies have been founded during times like this, during stressful times. And so, with that in mind, I want you to keep pushing forwards. I want you to have the mindset that you have a product that a company is looking to purchase from you, whatever that product is. You have a background in IT, you have a background in healthcare. And if you are in healthcare right now, you're getting hired same day. for whatever job in the hospital setting, and you are also receiving that additional hazard pay in some states of $800 per month as well. And so you might have a skill in public administration or nonprofit administration or some other industry. If that is the case, you want to keep in mind that whatever certifications you have, you want to use those as well, because that's your product. That's what you have, something that a company wants. You have the skills, you have the accomplishments. You just have to get in front of the right people, and you have to position yourself as a top candidate, because not only do you have the right credentials for that position, but so does a few other job seekers that are applying for that same position as well. So make sure that you are positioning yourself as a top candidate, and keep pushing forwards. This is the time for a breakthrough to happen. COVID-19 will not be here forever. It is going to go away, and so I want you to be prepared when when companies begin to accept applications again. You got job seekers everywhere, are millions of job seekers, the same job seekers that were laid off. They are going to come back, and they're going to flood companies with applications. And I want you to be proactive about your search and staying up to date with your network, staying keeping, making sure that you are following up. And so the third thing I want to share with you here is I want you to take and look at the job boards, and I want you to see that companies are still hiring right now. Although the application process might be a little lengthy and delayed, but you will move your name to the top of the list by making sure that you have all the things that you need, all of your paperwork submitted in a timely manner. And so you want to make sure that when you take a look at the job boards, you want to take a look at companies that have posted a job within the past 7 days. So if you haven't checked out my free resources, check out who's hiring and who isn't right now. You want to go over to the job boards, Indeed.com, Monster.com, or even checked on LinkedIn.com, and see who has posted a job within the past 7 days, because those companies are still hiring right now. And so if they haven't posted in a while, since COVID-19 began, they probably not hiring, but you can verify that information by checking out the free resource that I have posted below in the comment section in the free guide. And so if it's posted within the last 7 days, they're still hiring. But that's also a practice that you want to make sure that you continue even after COVID-19 has ended, because you should only be applying to positions that were posted within the past 7 days. Those employers and those recruiters are looking to move forward with people who are prepared as soon as they post a job. And they have all the credentials they need. Their resume is polished and up to date. They already prepared their cover letter if the job posting is asking for a cover letter. Their LinkedIn profile is polished, so when they looked at their profile, everything was good to go. They don't need to interview anyone else. You have everything that they are looking for. So make sure that everything you have is up to date. You can have your dream job right now, and they will pay you. I just had several clients this week get new high paying jobs that pays them $100,000 or more. And one of my clients is making $200,000, and all of my clients make between all get high paying jobs, and they make between $100,000 and $400,000 per year, using the exact same strategy that I used throughout my job search, and using the exact same strategy that my other clients have used throughout their job search as well. And so in order to learn what I'm showing them, and in order for you to get a new high paying job that does pay you $100,000 or more, you want to check out my free and live resume writing workshop. And in that workshop, I am going to show you everything that I'm showing my clients to help them get new high paying jobs. You will find out what the resume template is that I use for most of my clients, how to get the right keywords and key phrases on your resume, and how to transition to a brand new career. And so if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do, because tomorrow I will be sharing a brand new video with you on how to navigate COVID-19 in your job search. And I will see you guys in the next video.